from the producers who brought you funny jokes in class.
What are some themes and motifs we've been learning, class?
That's what she said. And the author that literally bored you to sleep while reading his book. And relationships so complicated, it would make the Kardashians look simple.
Kim, would you stop taking pictures of yourself? Your sister's going to jail.
Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy.
With a list of characters so kind of confusing because of all these character maps, and I tried reading them and I could not figure it out during the book. But that's besides the point, per usual. First, we had Pip, who, to be honest, is kind of a brat who doesn't appreciate what he has, and that's another connection back to the Kardashians.
Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy.
Pip literally does nothing and ends up with nothing. How unexpected. The right-hand woman to Pip, or the one who hits him with her right hand, or, raised him by hand, never forget that, is Mrs. Joe. And you may ask, why can't she stop hitting Pip? Well,
I mean, I could, but why would I want to?
And the man who gets ditched by Pip because he can't read.
Too real.
Sorry, Joe. But at the end of the day, we all know who runs the show.
Is that a world tour or your girls' tour?
Anyway, following the couple is Pip's A1 since day one, Stella. They started as playmates, and well, ended as playmates. But that's not important because Estella ended up turning into a... But this was all due to her infamous mother, aunt, stepmom, weird lady who walks around in a wedding dress after being hitched and ditched. She's also kind of weird because she invites little boys over to get verbally assaulted and then sends them to London to become pretentious little... But that's just an opinion. And speaking of opinions, let's talk about the man who made it possible through crime. He's the mysterious benefactor for Pip's pointless education, and he only did it because Pip tempted him. So basically, the convict is Pip's pimp. And who ties this whole thing together? Who is the oracle for this tale? Well, you may know him. He never tells the whole truth, which is actually really frustrating because this whole story's conflict could have been avoided if he just told the truth. It's Jagger! And last, but definitely not least, is Biddy, the girl that could have made Pip not such a... She does everything she can for him, and he gives her in return. But then his dad, so who's the real winner here? And that concludes Not So Great Expectations.